Alright, yo, what is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today I got a quick little video for you guys, basically going through some sniping tips and how to get more cards, because a lot of you guys are, telling me that you're missing out on a lot of snipes. So I'm gonna go over the 3 things that I do while sniping to guarantee that I get more cards. And honestly, they're pretty simple tips, but if you're new, they might actually help you. So let's get into the video, man. Let's go. Alright, first of all, I am a little bit sick, so if you hear it in my voice, I'm sorry, bro, but that doesn't mean we're about to stop making videos for no sickness, bro. I don't care about that. But basically, what I'm gonna do today is bring out 2, maybe 3 videos for you guys. I'm gonna have a Dr. J gameplay later today. I'm hyped to release that. But yeah, for sure, stay tuned, man. We got a ton of things coming, and we're just gonna hop into this video. It's just gonna be quick tips, very basic, very simple, but a lot of you guys that are new to sniping might not know them, so that's why I'm gonna be bringing them to you guys, so at least you know something, so you can take it, use it to your advantage, and maybe get more snipes in the future. But yeah, let's just hop into the video, man. Let me show you tip number 1. All right, tip number 1 is simple. It's basically like the most basic sniping tips you could get. Number 1, have a wired connection, man. It helps a ton. You will thank me later, man. I'm telling you right now, if you're using a wireless connection, your Wi-Fi might not be as fast, so make sure to plug in that Ethernet cable into your PS4, and it increases your Wi-Fi speed, and it helps you, obviously it helps you refresh the auction house faster, which means you get to see snipes quicker. And even if it's like half a millisecond, maybe 5 milliseconds, anything helps, bro, especially when sniping, because sniping is literally milliseconds of whether you're gonna get the card or not. So you just have to have an Ethernet cable, plug it in, man, unless you have really good wireless Wi-Fi. But hey, if you have an Ethernet cable, helps you even more. So plug that thing into your PS4, man, and get started sniping. It's way easier that way. That's one thing when people ask me, you 100% want to do that. Tip number 2 is simple. I might do more than 3 tips actually this video. I think I might have 5. But tip number 2, very simple. A lot of you guys also have asked me this. What do I snipe with? Basically, I snipe with the D-pad. Do not use the analog stick, because I feel like it's too hard to know if you're really clicking the button, if it's gonna go down or not. So what I do is use a D-pad. It's much easier, much quicker, and you're more likely to get a snipe. Honestly, easier to hold the controller that way too. So I would definitely recommend the D-pad. Do not use the analog sticks, man. It's very hard to snipe like that. You do not want to do that. I repeat, do not use the analog stick. So if you do that along with the Ethernet cable, you should have higher chances of getting the snipe. Now another thing that people do ask me is, how do I know whether it's a snipe or not? Like, how do I go fast? And it's simple. You want to get into a mind state where you're like, there's no risk in buying this, so I'm gonna buy it no matter what. And I'll end up probably making a profit on it, so I don't really care. So for example, I'm gonna show you right now. Ready? This Rockets playbook right here, if I click on it, there's no hesitation there. There's no hesitation when I'm buying these playbooks, right? Obviously I'm not getting them because people are buying them out, but you can't hesitate when you buy stuff, man. You want to be as fast as possible. You want to see the item and buy it instantly. And in order to do that, you can do 2 things. Number 1, for example, if you're doing the silver filter and you put it up to 2,000, there are some silvers for 2,000 that you might want to stay away from, because Pelicans players, you might lose like 50 to 100 MT. So you're going to be waiting once the auction house refreshes to see what player it is. Instead, you bring it down 200, and now no matter what you snipe, you make a profit on, or you break even. So that's what I do, just because that way you don't even have to look at what player it is. The second you see something pop up, you just spam, you get it as fast as possible, and hey, you go from there. You might make 50 MT, you might make 10,000 MT, you don't know, but you gotta not hesitate. You also got to get the motions down, so make sure you know what you're doing. Obviously, if the bid price is the same as the buy it now price, you can click on any one of them. I wouldn't be looking for that though. I would just scroll down to buy it now. So for example, this jersey right here, if I saw it, I would have to be that fast. You guys saw how fast I was. Honestly, you cannot hesitate. Go ahead and do jerseys and just learn the movements. You want to be that fast. Like the second you see something, you can just practice on a jersey that's even bought out. It doesn't matter. Just practice. And once you get the the quick movement down, you'll be able to snipe way more. Honestly, it might be something basic, but a lot of you guys I've seen go like this. Like, that will not help you. that will definitely not help you. And a lot of you guys go like this too. That's not gonna help, man. The second you see the card, you want to go like this. You want to already have it bought. You can't hesitate at all. And if it's a buy it now price, and you know the prices are different, you could just go like this, click on it. Oh, what the heck? Okay, a ton of them just went up, but I'm just gonna scroll over. So basically, you want to buy as fast as possible. You cannot hesitate. I know, even I hesitate sometimes, man. It's tough, but you just got to get in the habit of, the second you see something, you go bam and you buy it. Honestly, I can't really make it more clear. Like, watch this. Ready? You go like this and you want to buy it as fast as possible. I'm not gonna buy it because I already have them, but yeah, just go as quick as possible. You can practice on jerseys you know you need. Maybe you could just go like this, 450, and just wait for something to pop up and practice going as fast as possible. Practice pretending it's a pink diamond player, and then when you go over and snipe players, you'll have a much easier time to do that. So yeah guys, let's hop into the last two tips. Those are a little bit different, and it's how to maximize your profit. So let me talk about that really quickly, and then we're gonna end off this quick helpful video. Alright guys, when it comes to maximizing your profits on snipes, there's two things you need to keep in mind, and they're very simple. Number one, stay patient. Do not sell because you know you're trying to get MT to buy a pack or buy a player. Just stay patient, man. You don't understand how long I've been waiting to sell some cards. And yeah, every once in a while I look at them in my auction house and I'm like, bro, why do I still have this card? What am I really doing? But then I remember, hey, it might end up going to this amount, or it might end up going to this amount, and all that type of stuff. So that's why I hold off on, you know, selling cards as soon as possible. I just wait for the best price, and once that price suits me and I like that price, I'll list up the card and hope it sells. But I don't underlist it. I make sure to maximize as much profit as I possibly can, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So for example, this magic right here, a lot of people who've been watching me know these 4 pink diamonds have been sitting here for at least a month and a half, and it's good because Blake about 3 weeks ago was going for like 90k. You know, he was hovering around that range. Now he's like 130k. So already 40k more MT just because I waited and I stayed patient. Simple. Now there's also another thing you want to keep in mind. If you're sniping, you know, players the second a couple of hours after packs come out, what you want to do is, if you snipe anybody, you want to get rid of them as soon as possible for the highest price possible. Obviously, if it's, you know, a player that's already not going for a lot, then you want to hold on to him, man, and wait a couple weeks until he's out of packs and eventually goes up. But especially with like super moments packs and those types of things coming out, you want to be patient on selling moments cards. You do not want to sell fast. You want to sell when they're out of the market and prices have risen. That's obviously what you want to do. Another thing I can tell you is sell in the early morning. Do not sell in between 4 to around, you know, 12 p.m. Those are terrible times to sell. Now, it's not bad, you know, obviously you're gonna get a decent amount for your cards still, but if you really want to maximize your profits, you sell in the mornings. I have a great example of that. Actually, I can tell you guys right now. For example, even if it's something as simple as a silver card, just hold off until the morning to sell, and I'll show you guys exactly why. Right now, it's the perfect time to sell cards in my opinion. It's around like 2 p.m. Not too many people are on. And for example, this Danny Green right here, you guys see him. You guys can see there's not one for a buy now under 4.950. That's the cheapest right there, right? If I was to be on 2 hours before, he might have been at like 5.5, so even higher. But right now, he's around 5k, hovering around that range, which is not bad. If you look at this guy's price at night, if you search Danny Green and look at his price at around 8 or 9 p.m. or when new packs come out, new content drops, he'll be all the way down to like 3-4k, and that's when you can either, you know, buy a couple of him, hold off until the morning and then sell him. You know, that works as well. You could obviously do that, but you want to wait till the morning to sell. It's as simple as that. Do not throw players away for cheap just because you want your MT as soon as possible. Stay patient and you'll be able to get way more for your cards than you usually would. I've been staying patient. You guys know I've had cards lined up in my auction house waiting to go up for days, if not, man, months. I don't even know how long I've had some of these cards here for, but definitely stay patient. And that's all I can give you guys. It's simple. There's nothing really complicated in this. It's just common sense and logic. You know, I don't want to say, you know, change the way you're doing stuff. Obviously, if you're doing something that works, stick with it. If it works, hey, It's not broke, don't fix it. Simple as that. But a lot of you guys did ask me, how do you get snipes more often? And it's simple as that. Improve your Wi-Fi connection. Don't hesitate. That's it. The rest is down to luck. And you know, hopefully you guys can get more snipes using these tips. If you guys did enjoy this video though, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. It's free. We're on the road to 6K. Hit that sub button. Let's try to get to 6K by the end of February. That would mean a lot to me if we could do it. Also, turn on those notifications because you do not want to miss the gameplay later on today. Pink Diamond, Dr. J coming out later today, man. Stay tuned. But I'll see you guys. Hopefully this helped. Any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll answer all of them. I'll see you guys though. Peace.
There's so many snakes out where I'm at now. I can't ever let somebody say they put me on, cause I'm doing everything they could be on. I stay undercover, I go MIA. I'm always in disguise.